Hello everyone and welcome to the Watch Corner. I'm your host Steve, and today we're doing another head-to-head with the Invicta Pro Diver made in Japan, model number 3357 versus the Seiko Dracula Monster SRP 313K1. It should be a really fun show. I hope everybody enjoys this, and just remember, don't rail me in the comments because it's just an opinion, and my neighbor is reviewing both of these, Mike, and he is not a watch enthusiast or a collector. He doesn't even own a watch. So I hope that you all enjoy this today, and please let me know in the feedback in the comments. Thank you. All right, here we go with the scoring. Invicta versus the Seiko. First we have is the appeal. The Invicta scores a 9. And the Seiko gets an 8. Now, my neighbor Mike did say that he thought that the Seiko was more universal to wear with different clothing outfits than the Invicta, since it had the red dial. The bezel on the Invicta is a 7 because it has wiggle and back play. And the Seiko, bad grip, no back play at all. Now, I'll show you what he was saying, see? And there's a little bit of wiggle and a little bit of back play. Now, there's no back play on this one. He just thought that the gripping was not as good on this because you have the gripping on the side here. And then we have the Loom, which the Invicta only gets a 6, and the Seiko gets a 9. The bracelet, it's a 7 because it was hard to open on the clasp, and the Seiko was a 7, not enough high polish. So let me start with this. So he liked the high polish in the middle, and he thought there should have been more on the regular links. But then on the Invicta, it's a little bit harder to open. And he did like it that the clasp was milled though on this versus the Seiko is a pressed clasp. And like I said, these are just opinions. So you got the pressed clasp there. And then you have the rugged. He scored the Invicta with a 7.5 and the Seiko with a 9. The movement, now this is crazy. The movement, he scored a 0 because the Invicta does not have hacking. So he gave that a 0. He thought that that would have been a very important quality trying to set it to an atomic time versus the Seiko, which he gave it a 10 because it does have hacking. Versatility, he gave them both an even 8 on the versatility. Then on the dial, he thought he gave the dial on this a 8. He thought it was just too much red in it at the end of the day. And it's interesting, he gave a 7.5 on this. He thought it was too much white on the indices. And then on the chapter ring. So that's very interesting the way he scored that. And then wrist presence. They both received a 9 for a grand total of 61.5 for the Invicta versus 74.5 for the Seiko. So the Seiko Dracula SRP 313K1 is the winner. So Seiko wins again on the second one. And like I said, my neighbor Mike did this whole thing. I did not score. Now, I like both of these watches a lot. They're very rare. Well, the Dracula's not, it's getting harder to find in this condition. And I mean, this one right here, the Invicta, is very rare. I've never seen another one. And like I said, I bought it from my watchmaker, Tony. So if you did like this video, please give me the good old thumbs up. And if you have any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. And I just enjoy doing these. to have fun at the end of the day. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and please remember, time is short. Let someone you care about know how much you love them today.